Every plant has a story. I'm going to tell you the story of the Aristolochia Gigantea. So the Aristolochia Gigantea, or the Brazilian Dutchman's pipevine, is native to Brazil, where it grows as a vine. Here's the vine right here. It has these really nice heart-shaped leaves and grows pretty vigorously. We have multiple small ones and we have a pretty large one here at the UC Davis Botanical Conservatory. And interesting fact about the leaves is they don't fall off when they dry, so we have to have students a lot of times go and just sort of hand pick off the dead leaves. They don't really have an abscission zone, and if you're a Top Gun fan like me, I like to sing sort of the Danger Zone song, but ethylene to the abscission zone. Sorry, bad joke. Anyways, okay, so this is one of my favorite flowers. It has a very interesting pollination story. So the flowers hang like this, and they trick flies, fruit flies and sort of carrion flies, into thinking that this is meat or something dead. And that's where flies want to lay their eggs and their babies, because when they hatch, open up, that's what they eat, dead things. That's why you see maggots on poo and gross things. So of course they land on it, they either lay their eggs or they realize they've been tricked, and the flies are like, I'm out of here. So I always joke that they're really great parents. They lay their eggs and then they're out of there. So the flowers are going to be hanging and they're going to be backlit. So what's going to happen is that yellow part right there is going to mimic the sun. So the flies, insects, even people, the way out of places is going to be the light. So the fly goes, okay, this is the way out. And this flower will produce these trichomes, these hairs that are pointing down in this throat. And it'll sort of force the fly down into the back of the flower, which is right here. Now, we're assuming the fly has visited another flower and has pollen on its back. So when it enters the flower, right where it's in this tube here is the reproductive parts of this flower. So this is considered a perfect flower, meaning it has both female and male parts. As the flower opens up, the first day it's acting as a female. So the reproductive structure, the stigma, is receptive to the pollen that the fly has on its back. And so as it's walking around, it's brushing up against the stigma. So overnight, the flower stops being a female, becomes a male, and will dump more pollen on the